Seattle Kraken versus Ottawa Senators. The Seattle Kraken visit the Canadian Tire Center on Thursday night to take on the Ottawa Senators in a matchup that pits a disciplined defensive squad against an offensively skilled but inconsistent team still searching for rhythm. Seattle enters the contest at 2-0-1, sitting third in the Pacific Division with 5 points, while Ottawa, at 1-3-0, ranks last in the Atlantic with just 2 points. The Kraken have started the 2025-26 campaign strong, relying on balanced play and sound goaltending, while the Senators have struggled to keep pucks out of the net, surrendering 8 goals in their most recent outing. This clash features two teams in opposite stages of form. Seattle building off last season's playoff push, Ottawa trying to steady the ship under early season adversity. In goal, the edge belongs to Seattle's Joey Daccord, who has been sharp with a 2.23 goals against average and a .918 save percentage through his first 2 starts. Daccord's composure and rebound control have anchored a Kraken team, allowing just 2.33 goals per game. Across the ice, Ottawa's goaltending remains unsettled. Linus Ullmark has posted a 4.07 GAA and an .842 save percentage, while backup Leevi Meriläinen has struggled even more, recording a 7.23 GAA and a 7.31 SV percent. If the Senators can't stabilize in net, Seattle's structured attack could exploit defensive breakdowns early and often. Offensively, Seattle leans on forward Jared McCann, who leads the team with 4 points, 3 goals, 1 assist, and continues to produce as a versatile scorer. Defenseman Vince Dunn has chipped in 3 assists, providing blue line offense and effective puck transition. For Ottawa, center Shane Pinto has been their brightest star with 6 points, 5 goals, 1 assist, driving the attack despite the team's slow start. Defenseman Jake Sanderson has contributed 4 assists and remains a crucial playmaker from the back end. Pinto's power play presence will be key against Seattle's penalty kill, which currently boasts an 83.3% success rate compared to Ottawa's 64.3% on the defensive side of special teams. Seattle has been consistent, going 3-1-1 with quality wins over Edmonton, Anaheim, and Calgary. Their only loss was an overtime defeat to Montreal. Ottawa has struggled, losing 3 of 4, including an 8-4 home loss to Buffalo, with defensive lapses, shaky goaltending, and the absence of Brady Tkachuk out until November. 15, weakening their top line and physical presence. In the standings race, Seattle's steady start has them keeping pace with early division leaders Vegas and Edmonton. A win tonight would potentially vault them into a share of first place in the Pacific. Ottawa, meanwhile, already trails Detroit and Boston by 4 points in the Atlantic, making this game a vital opportunity to halt an early season slide. Injuries could play a pivotal role. Seattle is missing key contributors, Capo Kakko, IR, out until November 8th, and defenseman Riker Evans, IR, out until November 26th. But their depth and team defense have compensated effectively. Ottawa's injury list is shorter but more impactful. Without Tkachuk, the Senators lose grit, leadership, and offensive balance, putting more pressure on Pinto and Sanderson to carry the load. The X factors in this contest include Daccord's steadiness in goal, Dunn's ability to generate offense from the point, and Ottawa's capacity to contain Seattle's depth scoring. If Ullmark can deliver a bounce-back performance and Pinto maintains his hot hand, Ottawa could keep it close. However, Seattle's structure, superior special teams, and defensive discipline make them the more reliable pick on paper. Prediction: Seattle Kraken 4, Ottawa Senators 2. The Kraken's balanced attack and goaltending advantage should carry them to another road win, extending their strong start while Ottawa's defensive issues persist despite moments of offensive brilliance. After analyzing both teams, my pick for this match is Seattle Kraken winner. Drop your thoughts and predictions in the comments box. Winnipeg Jets versus Philadelphia Flyers. The Philadelphia Flyers host the Winnipeg Jets in a compelling mid-October matchup that pits two early season hopefuls from different conferences. The Jets enter at 2-1-0, sitting solidly in the Central Division's 4th spot, while the Flyers stand at 1-1-1, trying to climb the Metropolitan Division after an inconsistent start. Winnipeg's balanced scoring and disciplined play face off against a Philadelphia team still searching for rhythm but buoyed by Sean Couturier's resurgence. With both clubs seeking to establish momentum early in the 2025-26 campaign, this interdivisional clash promises playoff-caliber intensity even in the opening month. Connor Hellebuyck remains Winnipeg's rock in net, carrying a 1-0-0 record with a 3.54 goals against average and a .889 save percentage. While his early numbers show rust, his pedigree as a former Vezina winner provides the Jets confidence against a Flyers offense still finding its footing. Backing him is Eric Comrie, 1-0-0, 2.00 GAA, .943 SV%, who has impressed in limited action and could challenge for more starts. Philadelphia counters with Dan Vladar, 1-1-0, 2.02 GAA, 933 SV%, who has steadied the crease amid defensive lapses, while Samuel Urson, 0-0-1, 3.71 GAA, .887 SV%, continues to seek consistency. The edge in reliability and experience leans toward Winnipeg, but the Flyers' tandem has shown flashes capable of stealing a game. The scoring spotlight shines on Mark Scheifele for Winnipeg, who has stormed out of the gate with 6 points, 3 goals, 3 assists, driving the Jets' attack with poise and precision. Scheifele's leadership and power play presence, 3 power play points, underscore his ability to tilt the ice in Winnipeg's favor. On the other side, Sean Couturier anchors Philadelphia's offense with 4 points, 2 goals, 2 assists, reclaiming his elite two-way form after injury setbacks. Both players embody their team's offensive identities. Scheifele's smooth puck distribution against Couturier's gritty, defensive-minded creativity. The Jets have won 3 of their last 5, including a convincing 5-2 victory over the New York Islanders and a 5-4 shootout win versus Calgary, reflecting a potent attack averaging 4.00 goals per game. Their power play ranks strong at 18.2%, while the penalty kill hums at 93.3%. The Flyers, conversely, are trending unevenly, winning just 1 of their past 5. Their offense averages 3.00 goals per game, but struggles on the power play, 10.0%, and penalty kill, 85.7%. Home ice has not yet delivered the desired spark, and sustaining offensive pressure will be critical against a disciplined Winnipeg lineup. Winnipeg is 2 points behind Colorado in the Central, combining veteran stability and emerging depth to stay competitive. Philadelphia sits mid-metro, needing points to keep pace with unbeaten Carolina and Washington as it seeks to move beyond fringe playoff status. Winnipeg is shorthanded with Fleury and Koepke day-to-day and IR absences of Lowry, October, 28, and Perfetti, October, 24 limits secondary scoring. Philadelphia's defense loses Samson, Bonk, and Ristolainen until early November, forcing younger players into bigger roles. Injuries may shape matchups, favoring Winnipeg's ability to exploit inexperience. Special teams and goaltending will decide this matchup. Winnipeg's power play and penalty kill give them an edge, while Philadelphia relies on Couturier's line to contain Scheifele and challenge Hellebuyck. If Vladar limits Winnipeg to 2 goals, the Flyers can stay close, but Winnipeg's depth, defense, and goaltending slightly favor them in a likely tight game. Winnipeg's offensive balance and special teams efficiency outlast a scrappy Flyers effort, extending the Jets' strong start while Philadelphia continues to search for early season consistency. After analyzing both teams, my pick for this match is Winnipeg Jets winner. Drop your thoughts and predictions in the comments box. Edmonton Oilers versus New York Islanders, The New York Islanders return to UBS Arena searching for answers as they host the surging Edmonton Oilers on Saturday night. The contrast could not be sharper. Edmonton enters at 2-0-1, sitting second in the Pacific Division, while New York has stumbled to an 0-3-0 start, languishing at the bottom of the Metropolitan Division. The Oilers are looking to build on early momentum after a commanding defensive start to the year, while the Islanders aim to halt a 3-game losing streak skid that has exposed cracks in both ends of the ice. Between the pipes, the matchup tilts in Edmonton's favor. Stuart Skinner, 1-0-1, 1.44 GAA, 9.42 SV%, has been sharp, combining poise and rebound control in 2 strong outings. Backup, Calvin Pickard has also held his own with a 1.00 GAA and .933 save percentage in limited work. Across the rink, Ilya Sorokin has faced an uphill battle. Despite his immense talent, Sorokin has struggled early, posting in .854 save percentage and 4.18 GAA while losing all 3 starts. For New York to avoid a 4th straight defeat, Sorokin must find his Vezina-level form and withstand an Oilers offense that has outshot opponents 31.3 to 27.7 on average. Offensively, Edmonton continues to thrive under the leadership of Connor McDavid, who has amassed 4 points, 0 goals, 4 assists, and drives an attack ranked among the league's most efficient on the power play at 22.2%. Andrew Mangiapane has been a spark plug with 2 goals, including a power play marker, while McDavid's playmaking has elevated secondary scorers and kept the Oilers' transition game lethal. On the Islanders' side, Kyle Palmieri has been one of the few bright spots with 3 points, 1 goal, 2 assists, and rookie forward Matthew Schaefer's 2-point effort, 1G, 1A, hints at potential amid inconsistency. Yet New York's power play has sputtered at just 18.2%, while its penalty kill ranks a concerning 70%. Recent trends underscore the gap between these teams. Edmonton has earned points in all 3 contests, including a 2-0 shutout of the Rangers and a 3-1 win over Vancouver, their lone blemish a 3-2 shootout loss to Calgary. Their defense has been airtight, allowing only 1.33 goals per game. Conversely, the Islanders have conceded 13 goals in their last 3 games, most recently falling 5-2 to Winnipeg and 4-2 to Washington. Their inability to close out tight contests, 2 losses coming in overtime, reflects both defensive lapses and a struggling offensive rhythm. Injuries could subtly shape the night. Edmonton remains without Jake Wallman, Matthias Janmark, and Zach Hyman, though both Wallman and Janmark are slated to return shortly, potentially adding depth. The Islanders are missing several key contributors. Goaltender Semyon Varlamov, out until October. 21, winger Jesse Nurmi, defenseman Ethan Bear, and forward Pierre Engvall, all sidelined, thinning their lineup. With Sorokin overworked and limited scoring depth behind Palmieri, head coach Patrick Roy's squad faces an uphill task. In the broader standings picture, Edmonton is keeping pace with Vegas atop the Pacific, each holding 5 points, while the Islanders are already in danger of slipping behind an undefeated Carolina and a fast-starting Washington. Though early, momentum matters, and another loss could deepen New York's early season hole. Key X factors include Edmonton's power play, led by McDavid and Mangiapane, against New York's weak penalty kill, and Skinner's reliability in low-scoring situations. The Islanders need a strong Sorokin performance and home support, but Edmonton's disciplined defense limits high-danger chances. Edmonton's balanced offense and defense make them favorites. The first period may be competitive, but their speed and puck movement should prevail. Analytics give the Oilers a approximately 65% chance to win, likely 4-2, with McDavid and special teams pushing New York into early struggles. After analyzing both teams, my pick for this match is Edmonton Oilers winner. Drop your thoughts and predictions in the comments box. Boston Bruins versus Vegas Golden Knights. The Boston Bruins and Vegas Golden Knights face off in a highly anticipated early season matchup at T-Mobile Center, pitting two division contenders with contrasting styles and momentum. Boston, sitting second in the Atlantic Division at 3-1-0, brings its defensive structure and elite special teams into Vegas, where the Golden Knights, 2-0-2, are undefeated in regulation and lead the Pacific Division. The storyline centers on Vegas star Jack Eichel's torrid start, while Boston continues its steady play led by David Pasternak's offensive brilliance. This clash represents more than a regular season meeting. It's a measuring stick for two teams with Stanley Cup ambitions. Between the pipes, the goaltending matchup promises intrigue. Boston is expected to start Jeremy Swayman, who boasts a 1.00 goals against average and a .968 save percentage in his lone appearance. His calm efficiency contrasts with veteran Joonas Korpisalo's less steady 3.50 GAA, highlighting Swayman's clear hold on the crease. For Vegas, Adin Hill has been sharp early, going 2-0-0 with a 0.90 GAA and .945 save percentage, while Akira Schmid has provided a solid backup option at 1.80 GAA. Hill's size and rebound control make him a formidable barrier against Boston's quick puck movement. The duel between Swayman and Hill could define the tone of a defensive battle in which one key save might decide the outcome. Offensively, both teams bring elite scoring depth. Boston's David Pastrnak leads the charge with 5 points, 4 goals, 1 assist, supported by Elias Lindholm, who has already netted 2 power play goals and 12 shots, and Pavel Zacha's balanced 4-assist start. Boston's top line remains among the league's most dynamic, relying on quick zone entries and cross-seam passing. Vegas counters with the red-hot Jack Eichel, who leads the team with 9 points, 4 goals, 5 assists, while Pavel Dorofeyev has impressed with 5 points and strong even-strength play. Captain Mark Stone's playmaking and defensive presence, 6 assists plus 4, stabilize Vegas's top 6, giving the Golden Knights both creativity and responsibility. Recent trends show both clubs trending upward. Boston has won 3 of its last 4, including decisive wins over Buffalo 3-1 and the Rangers 4-1, while Vegas has alternated results but shown resilience with an overtime victory against San Jose. The Bruins' only loss came in a tight contest versus Tampa Bay, while the Golden Knights' shootout win over Calgary showcased their offensive depth. Injuries could play a role. Boston's blue line misses Hampus Lindholm day-to-day, while Vegas is shorthanded without defenseman Noah Hanifin, center Brett Howden, and goaltender Hill, though all are expected to return shortly. In the standings, this cross-conference matchup carries early season significance. Boston trails Florida by 2 points in the Atlantic, while Vegas sits atop the Pacific with 6 points through 4 games. Both teams aim to solidify their early momentum before tougher divisional stretches. Depth and health will be key. Boston's penalty kill, 100%, and team defense, 2.25 goals against average, remain elite, but Vegas's balanced attack, 3.5 goals per game, could challenge that structure. Special teams may swing the game. Boston's power play, 25%, has been crisp, while Vegas looks to improve after early season inconsistency. X factors are Pastrnak driving offense, Eichel controlling the neutral zone, and Swayman handling pressure. Boston's transition game can counter Vegas's forecheck, while Hill's rebound control could give the Golden Knights scoring opportunities. Expect a tight, low-scoring, playoff-style game with physicality and strong goaltending. Boston's defensive discipline and Swayman give them a slight edge. Projected, Bruins 3, Golden Knights 2, OT, with structure and special teams likely deciding the outcome. After analyzing both teams, my pick for this match is Boston Bruins winner. Drop your thoughts and predictions in the comments box. Pittsburgh Penguins versus Los Angeles Kings. The Pittsburgh Penguins, 2-2-0, travel west to face the Los Angeles Kings 1-2-1 in a non-conference showdown at Crypto.com Arena as both teams look to stabilize early season form. Pittsburgh, sitting fourth in the Metropolitan Division, aims to rebound from a narrow 4-3 defeat to Anaheim, while Los Angeles, currently fifth in the Pacific, seeks consistency after alternating wins and losses through their first 4 games. With veteran stars anchoring both rosters, this matchup pits the Penguins' offensive precision against the Kings' physical, possession-heavy game, promising a tight contest between two clubs eager to build momentum. Goaltending remains a focal point. Pittsburgh's Tristan Jarry, 1-1-0, 3.55 goals against average, .881 save percentage, and Artur Silovs, 1-0-0, 3.01 GAA, .891 SV%, have shared early duties, with Jarry likely to start after showing flashes of his all-star form. Across the ice, Los Angeles is dealing with goalie uncertainty. Darcy Kuemper, 0-2-1, 3.35 GAA, .868 SV%, has struggled out of the gate and landed on the day-to-day list, leaving Anton Forsberg, 1-0-0, 4.86 GAA, .857 SV%, as the probable starter. The disparity in goaltending sharpness could heavily influence this matchup, as Pittsburgh's structured offense will look to exploit any cracks in the Kings' crease rotation. Offensively, the Penguins' veteran core remains their heartbeat. Evgeny Malkin has started hot, tallying 6 points, 2G, 4A through 4 games, while winger Justin Brazeau has chipped in timely scoring with 4 points and a power play goal. Pittsburgh's attack averages 2.75 goals per game with an 18.2% power play success rate, relying on puck movement and zone control rather than brute force. For the Kings, Adrian Kempe, 5 points, 2 goals, 3 assists, and captain Anze Kopitar, 4 points, 3 assists, plus 2, are carrying the offensive load. Kempe's combination of speed and finishing ability has driven Los Angeles' attack, while Kopitar's vision continues to make him a dual threat on the power play and in transition. The Kings are producing similar offensive output, 2.75 goals per game, but have been undone by defensive lapses, surrendering 3.75 goals per game, a figure they must trim to keep pace with Pittsburgh's disciplined forecheck. Both teams enter with mixed recent form. Pittsburgh has won 3 of its last 5, highlighted by a shutout of the Rangers and an overtime victory over Buffalo, but their defensive coverage faltered late against Anaheim. The Kings, meanwhile, opened the season with promise, beating Colorado and Anaheim in high-scoring affairs, but inconsistency has plagued them, especially on special teams, where their penalty kill sits at 68.2%. Injuries affect both teams. Pittsburgh is missing forwards Zonin, day-to-day, Howe, out until January, McGroarty, IR, October, 18, plus St. Ivany, IR, November 14, and Hayes, IR, October, 21, limiting depth. Los Angeles could be without Kuemper in goal, and Kopitar, day-to-day, and Perry, IR, are questionable, potentially losing 2 veteran leaders. Standings heighten the stakes. Pittsburgh sits mid-metro behind Carolina and Washington, while Los Angeles trails Pacific leaders Vegas and Edmonton. A win boosts the Kings toward playoff contention, and the Penguins can solidify their eastern position. X factors include special teams and star performance. Malkin's tempo and Jarry's steadiness favor Pittsburgh, while Kempe or Forsberg could swing it for Los Angeles. Early pace will be fast, but depth and defensive structure may decide the outcome. Pittsburgh's veteran presence and steadier goaltending should carry them past an injury-hit Kings squad. Los Angeles will battle hard at home, but unless their penalty kill sharpens and their backup goaltending surprises, the Penguins are poised to claim 2 critical road points. After analyzing both teams, my pick for this match is Pittsburgh Penguins winner. Drop your thoughts and predictions in the comments box.